Imagine waking up tomorrow with no phone, no food in the fridge, no kitchen, nothing, just trees, darkness, and the sound of something growling nearby. That was literally every single morning for ancient humans. But here's what's crazy. They didn't panic. They had a system. First thing they did, not breakfast, not stretching. They checked who was still alive from the night before. And that wasn't paranoia. That was just Tuesday. See, ancient humans barely slept. Not because they were busy scrolling, but because sleeping too deeply in the wild was basically sending predators a dinner invitation. Researchers studying modern hunter-gatherer tribes, the closest living relatives to how ancient humans actually lived, found they slept in broken shifts. Light sleep, always half aware, one ear always open. And when morning finally came, the first move was always the same. Count your people, because your tribe wasn't just your family. Your tribe was your immune system, your grocery store, your security guard, and your therapist all in one. Lose one person overnight, and you didn't just lose a friend. You lost a hunter, a protector, someone who knew where the clean water was. So before food, before fire, before anything else, you made absolutely sure everyone was still breathing. Only then could the real day begin. And the day began with one single mission. Find something to eat before something eats you. Now here's where it gets interesting. Forget everything the movies showed you. Ancient humans weren't out here heroically spearing mammoths every morning for breakfast. The reality was far less dramatic, and far more exhausting. Most of what ancient humans ate every day was plants, berries, roots, seeds, and yes, insects. Meat was rare, a genuine celebration, something worth dancing about, and the proof was literally written in their teeth. Fossil remains found across multiple sites revealed traces of cooked plant material embedded in ancient human dental records, meaning these people were out here chewing wild grass seeds and bitter roots before the sun was even fully up. But here's what's truly mind-blowing. They walked an average of 12 miles every single day just searching for food. No shoes, no map, no guarantee of finding anything at all. 12 miles every day just to maybe eat, and if they found nothing, they went to bed hungry. Simple as that. No delivery app, no backup plan. Suddenly your half-empty fridge doesn't seem so tragic anymore, does it? But ancient humans weren't just wandering around hoping food would fall into their hands. They prepared, obsessively. A significant part of every single day was dedicated to making and maintaining tools. And this wasn't basic work. This was sophisticated, deliberate craftsmanship. Stone tools discovered at excavation sites in Kenya dated back an absolutely staggering 3.3 million years. Carefully shaped, deliberately sharpened, some with edges so precise that modern engineers who studied them were genuinely shocked. No instructions, no teacher with a whiteboard, just pure observation passed from elder to child, day after day, generation after generation, for millions of years. And here's something that changes how you see ancient humans completely. The most respected person in any ancient group wasn't the biggest, wasn't the loudest, wasn't the most aggressive. It was the one who could make the sharpest tool, because that tool meant food tonight. That tool meant protection from predators. That tool meant your children survive another day. Skill was currency long before money ever existed. Now, here's the part that will genuinely surprise you. Ancient humans had free time, real free time. Studies of modern hunter-gatherer communities revealed something remarkable. Ancient humans only needed about 4 to 5 hours of actual work per day to survive. Hunting, gathering, tool-making, the rest of the day, completely unscheduled. And what did they do with it? They sat together, talked, laughed, groomed each other, played with children, napped under trees. Researchers discovered that ancient humans spent nearly 20% of every single day in pure social bonding, physical touch, eye contact, shared laughter. Sound familiar? That's literally what you're doing on your phone right now, just with worse Wi-Fi. The need to connect, to gossip, to share what happened today. That instinct isn't modern. It is 300,000 years old and carved into your DNA. And around midday, when the African heat became absolutely brutal, the most dangerous creatures on Earth simply found a shady tree and took a nap, completely unbothered. Zero guilt about it. Honestly, they were onto something we completely abandoned. But then the sun started going down, and the entire mood shifted. Darkness in the ancient world wasn't peaceful. It wasn't romantic. It was the single most dangerous period of the entire day. No streetlights, no walls, no locks. just absolute pitch black, and everything that hunts in pitch black moving closer. And then, fire changed everything. Not just because it kept them warm, not just because it kept predators back. Fire fundamentally rewired what it meant to be human. Cooking food made nutrients dramatically easier for the body to absorb, and over thousands and thousands of generations, that extra nutrition caused something extraordinary. Human brains began to physically grow larger. Fire didn't just save ancient humans from the dark, fire literally made them smarter. But here's the discovery that stopped researchers completely. When scientists studied the nighttime conversations of ancient hunter-gatherer tribes still living today, they found something nobody expected. 80% of everything discussed around the fire at night was stories, not hunting plans, not survival strategy, not tomorrow's schedule. Stories about animals that outsmarted hunters, about ancestors who did the impossible, about spirits in the dark, about lessons learned the hard way. The very first storytellers on Earth sat around a fire 300,000 years ago, exhausted, hungry, surrounded by darkness, trying to make sense of a world that was trying to kill them every single day. And here you are, still watching stories today. Some things never change. Ancient humans had no jobs, no schedules, no phones, no deadlines. But not one single second of their day was wasted. Every moment was survival, connection, learning, or rest. Nothing more, nothing less. No meetings about meetings, no emails at midnight, no scrolling through lives that aren't yours. Just pure, raw, intentional living. And maybe that's the real question worth asking. With everything we've built, everything we've invented, everything we've achieved, are we actually living better than they did? Or just busier? Pause. Think about that tonight. And if this made you see things differently, subscribe to Why Explained, because we are just getting started.